Guys, we're at the Dolfini residence with a quick update. Our tomatoes have started to ripen, and so I'm going to cut these and let them ripe on the windowsill before the birds get to them. Here's a few tomatoes. They're cracking a little bit. These are the tomatoes that came up from the mulch bin, and they're finally starting to all come in and ripen. So we'll take these, and there's one way down in here. Here's another one. That one's nice and ripe. So this is what the Arizona heat does to them. They crack a little bit with these bigger ones, which is why we normally plant the grape tomatoes and the cherry tomatoes. But like I said, these popped up on their own, so we're harvesting some of the tomatoes today. And let's go this way. We've had some more cucumbers come in. I think it's been about 5 days since the last video. And I saw one in here somewhere. Right here. There's a cucumber. Let's see here. Another cucumber. And we'll go around here. Also, we have some zucchini coming in. The last video, I told you that it looked like the zucchini were going to stop growing. But, so, I want to talk a little bit about this real quick. I watched a guy on YouTube the other day, and he's called the MI Gardener from Michigan, and he was talking about how if you trim some of the leaves out of the middle and you open up the zucchini plant and get all the leaves up off the ground, then you get rid of some of those diseases, and you also let the zucchini get pollinated better. And a lot of the problems with zucchini is the fact that the leaves get so big that they can't be pollinated. The fruit can't be pollinated. So I did that last weekend, and all of a sudden I came out here and found some zucchini. There's one right here. Like almost overnight. So there's one. So I wanted to give him credit because I actually learned it by watching that video. But this came, as soon as I clipped those, we started getting zucchini again. This zucchini came in, and I have another big one growing in here. There's another zucchini that came in after I trimmed up and opened up the zucchini plants a little bit. So if anyone's having problems getting zucchini to grow at this time of year, I would suggest trimming them up and opening up the inside so that the flowers can be seen by the pollinators, because it certainly worked for us this week. So got two of these. There's another cucumber that popped up. These things are going crazy. Like we showed in the last video, I've already gotten a few more off of these since last week, and now we've gotten two more here as well. And like I've talked about on previous videos, it's really good to use mulch because a lot of times you'll get things that pop up in the garden that you weren't expecting, and you get to grow different things for the first time. So that's pretty neat. All these tomatoes, the tomatillos, we've had some potatoes pop up on their own, and so we've gotten harvested off of things that we didn't even plant, which is really cool. So I would recommend using mulch bins and throwing all of your scraps in there all year long. As those things break down, you're able to add it to your garden, feed the garden, and also the seeds end up popping up in different places. A few years ago, I planted down, and then I put some mulch down, and I ended up getting eggplant growing everywhere. And we had eggplant all through the summer, and it was really good, and I didn't have to pay for the plants or seeds or anything. It was just from some eggplant that we had cut up and eaten, and anything that we threw in the mulch bin ended up popping up in the garden. So these tomatoes that we're getting right here were not tomatoes that we planned on, but they are starting to produce, and it's pretty cool because I don't know exactly what variety they are, but they definitely are a variety that came from the store, so that's pretty neat. So if you guys have any questions, post it below, and thanks for watching.